Good morning, all you fabulous people. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It is Tuesday. I missed out on Friday. I was just swamped and buried with work. Sorry for the video delay. We are on. The market is just absolutely insane. The hunt is moving crazy stuff. There's stuff disappearing from the market. It's just fab hype is strong right now, and it's great to see. Gym packs are amazing. Get out to your locals and play for gym packs. Those are crazy. Opportunity for participation prize of $300 Missouri Marvel. Pull out of those. The daggers. I should pull up some gym pack stuff. The kunais are like 150 listed right now for the cold foils. Just crazy land stuff. Anyway, code JCH still gets you a free month of Fyendal's Collection Premium. Thanks for all that you support and use this code. I do get a little kickback on that, so thank you. Subscriber count up to 641, almost halfway to that big 700. Without further ado, let's get into this crazy stuff. I don't know. Oh, you can't see this. I have like 20 tabs open. This is going to be a long one. Command & Conquer, the Fabled from Dynasty, it was up to 1900 and it is down to 1700 right now, but last sold was $1,000 basically. I have one in a slab if you want one. I think I'm going to try to get rid of this. Hit me up and we can work something out. I'm mainly looking for trades and other stuff for it. Anyway, this card, personally, I like the EA Rainbow Foil better, but if you're going to do max rarity, I think you have to do this. Unfortunately, the Command & Conquer Fabled is just max rarity, as well as its cold foil, so it won't curl in decks. Hunter's Clave. Unless you're living under a rock, this dagger is going insane. The non-foil is $48. So if you pull one of these, it pays for half a box. The cold foil pays for a whole box and then some. $132. This is crazy. I think this is all off of basically all the assassins are trying to use it to get the mark package in there. So watch out for that. Hopefully these come down over time after like RTN and everything like that. But this dagger is crazy. Loyalty Beyond the Grave had a little buyout. The last sold is like $50, but they are up to $100, which is surprising. I don't see this seeing play really other than maybe Syndra and down the road Dromai, but I don't think this card is that great, especially in Fang. In Fang, it just doesn't make that much sense to me. But Syndra, I think it makes sense. You can set up a 6-card hand, which is pretty crazy. But correct me if I'm wrong, and it's completely sleeping on this card. But good card. I picked up my playset at like $30 on the private market a piece. So I am insulated from that. Trench of Sunken Treasure. We have High Seas announcement. How did I forget about that? The E8 is up to 185. Was sitting around 100 for a while, and just a bunch sold off of the High Seas announcement. We really don't have much more than that, other than it's pirates, basically. James White confirmed it yesterday night. Sigil of Brilliance Marvel is going crazy again. They're up to 160, and that's with 0% and 1 sales. So typically, most people throw this out. It's up to $200. Cilio is a dark horse at the moment. I think people are kind of sleeping on him, but Arachne Marionette, the Marvel Adult, is up to $225. I think a lot of people are really liking this hero. Very cool. The Marvel is amazing in person. I pulled one on Friday, release day. It was great. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm trying to trade it to a local that actually wants it. So, Record Romp, the Rainbow Foil Team Covenant promo keeps selling out. But these replenished this morning because of last night. They were $75 or so. And I'm the only one here at $75, and I've put that there for just crazy pricing as a placeholder that I have it. If it sells there, I'll be more than happy to send it. Anyway, $25 for the playset. I think that's a really good price considering they've been selling at like 27, 25. If you like this art, I think Wrecker Romp is a I don't think it's gonna filter out a Brute anytime soon. The only reason it's not really getting run at times is because of new using this, but it's the only blue pitch block 3 6 attack power for Brute that they can use with the Brute thing for their discards and stuff like that. So it's pretty much used in every deck. Oath of Loyalty also kind of went up. These bottomed out at like 42, 43, and they shot back up. These are rare. I think this is, other than Shelter, I think this is probably the best EA. It's just going to be used in pretty much every Draconic hero. 0 for 4, go again, block 3, and the effect really doesn't have a downside. For a lot of people, it is an upside because you're trying to use the Draconic chain links anyway. And with fealty users as Fang and Syndra, turning in your non-Draconic cards into Draconics does have benefits. And Oath of Loyalty and Fang, getting that as the first chain link, and then having your dagger with like a firm loyalty, getting a fealty off of that for second chain link is really strong. Spellbound Creepers, the rainbow foil is slowly creeping up. 120 for the rainbow foil, 125 for a near mint copy. The cold foil is up at 130. Not that many going up. It's just moving. Breaking Point, the EA is up to 110. A few of these sold. Wow, 69 was cheap. There's just not that many of these on the market, so there's few sold and it went up to 110. It's also seeing play in, I think, Syndra and probably Fang as well. Seeds of Tomorrow. This one shocked me. Ted talked about this earlier this week or last week, and there's just none on the market. $20 for the non-foil. And there's only like a playset plus one, and then there's a rainbow foil for $27, $28 left, and that's all that's left of this card. This card's really good, but $20 for this copy is kind of crazy. Lava Burst, the rainbow foil from Uprising is up to $26. None have sold at this price, so I'd proceed with caution, but some sold at $12. They're selling at $5. There's just not that many on the market, but they probably get replenished, so watch out for that. Plague Hive Rainbow Foil is up to $77. I think people are just cooking with Assassins, so I think this... I really like Plague Hive. I think it's one of the best fables out there to use. All the tokens that you get for pitching it are very good. Bloodrot Pox, obviously, is the one you really kind of want to hit, but Grandeur of Valahai. The cold foil is up. There's no rainbow foil other than maybe one because Everfest Unlimited got shredded. But it is moving up to $92. Good card. I think this is probably in prep for Guardian Mastery Pack, but we'll see where this card goes. This card still seems low for how rare it is. Head Jab Blue, a few sold, or no, they just got delisted. It is up to $50. These were down to like $30 and they're just gone. Fyendal Spring Tunic, the Bright Lights one is up to $171. Not much to say, all reliable. Quick Dodge Flexors, the Rainbow Foil went down to $85. Probably a pretty fair price. I just don't think a lot of the slow decks are having that much success at the moment. I think this card is going to be amazing, and it is going to be a staple for a long time. It's a generic legs with a really good effect. So I'd be careful. I'd make sure you have one to kind of insulate yourself from future spikes. With that being said, the cold foil is up to $200. I'd buy the rainbow foil right now. I think the cold foil is probably a little bit overpriced, but they're hard to pull and they're generic. Filling of the Crown. These got down to like $40. Yeah, 45, 43. And they spiked up to $54 for the rainbow foil, and that's the lowest printing overall. The non-foil is at $56. So our rainbow foil copies there's a playset here at a pretty good price for Felling in the Crown. Great Earth card, probably the best Earth card. Valiant Dynamo. The rainbow foil is just continuing to go up. We are at 157 for the rainbow foil. The cold foil is just a little bit above that 170. Think this is being run in Fang as the primary thing. If you're doing a red line build, you do more of the Draconic, the flight path. But I think these value over a CC game is just amazing. So Valiant Dynamo just moving up. Mask of Deceit bottomed out at like $65, $57. The low sale price was $57, but lowest I saw it was $65 really. But it spiked up a little bit to $80. Hard to pull cold foil legendaries. Cut Through the Facade. I think this is all hype over the high seas, but also Prism did very well in RTNs last week. This card's pretty good against Prism. It is a 7 power, and it can't be defended by auras, and when this hits a hero, you may destroy an aura that control. So the rainbow is $25. The non-foil is $14, and just quite a bit of sold. Rosetta generic card again. Watch out for them generics. Nazareth's the Soul Harrower. I think Vincent is actually doing pretty well. Really geared into the meta pretty well. So her Marvel Demon ally goes up a little bit. That makes sense to me. But $40. It's up to these were down to like 24. Lowest was even $15. We're approaching 2 years away from behind Dusk Till Dawn, which is pretty crazy. Silver Palms. Oh wow! So somebody listed one at 16. These sold all the way up to $30 the other day. I think people are hoping High C brings a merchant. I guess. We'll see. Gone in a Flash. This one blew my socks off. $400 for an EA Gone in a Flash is insane. Last sold is 110. There's just none on the market. They're extremely rare, and people are keeping them. Chain Reaction, more high seas hype. The non-foil is up to $6. The rainbow foil is $9. There's one rainbow foil on the market though. These are hunted expansion slot card. So I'd wait on this one. Ring of Roses, the rainbow foil, the non-foil is down to $1.40. This is about where I expected if you're a Verdance player. It's a legendary specialization. It's a 1 of in a deck. So if you need it, buy it. I don't think the downside risk is very low. Fealty Marvel. This recently just got put onto TCG Player, and these are pretty rare from what I've seen. Last sold is 112, but even one person bought one at 200. This card I think is a card to watch. I think it's just going to bounce because not that many listed. Well, there's more than here than I thought there were. We'll see where this goes, but 113, 114 is pretty fair from what I've seen. I think this card probably settles around 75 to 80 because it's just that rare. But we'll see where it goes. Stab Wound is down to $8. Well, $6.40. Ninja Assassin, good dagger hit card. Figment of Triumph. The non-foil Figment is down to $5 for lightly played. Pretty good pickup considering just last week they were $10. And Prism did very well. Evo Steel Soul Evo Steel Soul Memory Marvel is $13. I think this is the steal of the video. Buying a play set of these for $36. These are extremely rare. Teklavas isn't doing so hot, and he's the only one that really runs these, but these are extremely rare for that price. Master Cog Rainbow Foil, $21. No one's really running this. Max is having issues, and then I think he's the only one that can get away with the cranking. So $21 for that. I guess Dash.io does some cranking too. Knives Out, $4 for the non-foil. I think this one's probably going to keep going down. I don't think there's that much demand for this. But then again, there's a lot of sales on this. So $4 seems pretty fair. Tome of Imperial Flame, there's a lightly played one here at $36. I think is a really good deal. I don't think Fang or Syndra is running these, but Dromai, when she comes out, probably will run these again. So watch out for those. Now would be the time to get them if you're interested in Dromai. Fang, the Young Marvel, is down to $30. The the Marvel got all the way down to $25. That is a steal. These are extremely rare this time around. I think the Young Marvels are the same pull rate as the adult Marvels. There's just less demand for them. So these being down to where the other Young Marvels are, it seems kind of like a mistake. Rosetta Thorn Marvel down to $600. If you're interested in LL Runeblade, this is getting better, but I still think it's overpriced. The Gold Foil Rosetta Thorns for $400. You can probably get a sweet deal off of that. There's only one here. Blood Spatter Vest is down to $161 for the Cold Foil. The Rainbow Foil is like $80. I think this is where it's at. This is where I called 30-day pricing. So to me, this seems low for just and how well Assassin and Ninja is doing. And especially when Viserai is kind of the leader here, and he's on his way out. And last but not least, I think this is another steal. Arachne Solitary Confinement. Young Marvel from the Hunted, $35 for this. Seems like a steal. No love for this guy. I love playing this guy in Blitz. I might have to get him, but then again, I don't want to buy the Assassin cards. But I might have to own the Marvel of him. Anyway, hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday. Thank you guys all for your support. Have a good one. Bye.